Hey guys, it's Scott DeSalvo, your legal marketing mentor, and I wanted to shoot you a video on my way home here about why getting your business from lawyer referrals may not be the best move for you or anyone, right? So for people who base their firm and their new client getting on referrals from other lawyers, there's usually two models, right? The first model is a law firm that does like high volume stuff, and they'll take whatever they can get from usually a big advertiser, right? So if you have a major advertiser in your market who's on TV, does billboards, major web presence, in other words, a law firm or a lawyer who advertises sort of dumb, right? They get a ton of cases, they don't screen them very well, but they've got so many cases they're looking for lawyers to send them to, and that might be you, right? So on one hand, it sounds like a pretty good deal. The problem with doing a deal with a lawyer like that is that there are always a new generation of lawyers, younger, hungrier lawyers who are willing to give that attorney a higher fee split, right? Now so that's always a risk. And the other thing is all of your relationship, your ability to get cases from that relationship is based on your relationship with that lawyer. So if you reject the case, or if a case gets dismissed, or if you get a not guilty on a verdict, you're always at risk based on that one lawyer not liking what you're doing and giving somebody else a chance, right? So it's not a really great outcome. The other business model for lawyers who get all of their business from other lawyers on lawyer referrals is more of a boutique firm. Like I see it a lot with firms that just handle medical malpractice. They get a ton of stuff from general practice lawyers. Whenever they get a med mal, they want it to go to a specialist, even though we're not supposed to use the word specialist when it comes to lawyers in most jurisdictions. You're usually not allowed to advertise yourself as a specialist, but de facto that sort of happens. Like a lot of guys have a law firm and they're only seeking to handle maybe 20, 30, 50, 60, 70 cases, and they're looking for high-end cases or particular kinds of cases like medical malpractice. So the problem with that is guys like that usually have more than one attorney referring them cases, right? Problem with that is same thing. There's always new lawyers entering the profession. There's always new relationships being forged at bar events, or here's what's very common. Some attorney gets a great verdict on a case, it gets reported, and then everybody wants to send that attorney a case, right? The problem for you is you have no control over what you're getting, and there's a tremendous pressure on you to take whatever's sent to you, even if it's not that great of a case. And so if you're being pressured by the referring attorney to take lower end cases and not reject them, take them all the way, well, you're going to get some bad cases in there that result in not guilties or verdicts, which plays right into the idea that, your referring attorneys are going to want to send it to the hot new kid on the block, or the attorney who's willing to take a case for a lesser percentage, right? The last thing I'll say about both of those models is, as a person who earlier in my career had more, I still have attorneys who send me cases now, but I make it very clear what the relationship is. The vast majority of the cases I get now are through my marketing, and the advantage of doing that is you're in the driver's seat. If you like a case, you can run with it. If you don't like a case, you can get out of it, and it has no effect on the next person who's calling you, or the next one, or the next one. So really, relying on other attorneys to send you cases puts you in a precarious position because you don't have control of your deal flow, right? You don't have control of where the next case is coming from. But if you handle cases that you generate yourself, it puts you in the driver's seat. It's a really great feeling to know that you're generating as much business as you want, and in fact now you're the attorney who can refer cases out to other lawyers, based on how busy you are or the kinds of cases you want to handle, right? So sometimes I handle injury cases that are lower end that I'm just too busy to handle. There's plenty of lawyers in my jurisdiction who are willing to take any referral of any kind because they're starving for business. But I'm in that position. I'm in the position of handing cases out instead of being the person who has to beg for cases and try to appease the referral source, right? And that's what I want for you. I don't want you to be the person who has to beg for cases or please an attorney. And let's face it, a lot of attorneys are not very reasonable. We're under a lot of pressure, and you know, attorneys who generate business can often be spending too much and slowly be going broke. So they refer cases out, and if it's a result that's less than they thought they were going to get, you know, they blame you. So definitely you should think about developing systems in your firm that are automated, fast and easy to do, that automatically generate you leads way cheaper, right? So the last thing I'll say about lawyer referrals is, you know, you're paying that a third referral fee, or 50% or 40% or 25%, whatever the deal is. It is almost always way more money than if you just learn to market and get the cases yourself. So you're always going to pay for a case. You're either going to pay for it in marketing and advertising costs up front, or you're going to pay a referral fee on the back end. That's just the way it works to generate legal cases, right? But you end up paying way less if you're marketing smart on the front end, rather than paying a lawyer a third or 40% or 50% of your legal fee on the back end, right? So that's the last reason why you should think about generating business yourself, rather than relying on other people to do it for you, or to, you know, rely on lawyer referrals. So something for you to think about. Obviously, don't stop accepting cases if that's what your law firm depends on, but you should really think about you know, generating cases on your own. So if I can help you, you can find me on my website. I'd be happy to talk to you, see what I can do for you. There's many things I can do for you. It's lawclientsrightnow.com. That's lawclientsrightnow.com. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.